So, yeah, okay. All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Mac B2B Agora, the webinar that brings you fresh insights on global trade. I am your co-host, Corinne Sokpo, CEO of the Midlands African Chamber, and I am here today with our co-host, John Wedraugo, the chair of the Mac Global Trade Committee. Now, today our theme is Cross Borders Deal with the Go Global Committee of the Atlanta Black Chamber, the ABC Chamber. And we are talking about building bridges and how we turn diaspora connections into real partnerships, contracts, and market access. Right, John?
That's right, Karin. We are pleased today to welcome Bernice and Stephanie of the ABC Chamber Global Committee. So it's a pleasure having you with us today.
Absolutely. So, but I'm gonna read your bios here, ladies. So, Bernice Lamptey Smith is a strategic executive with over 2 decades of experience in business development, brand positioning, data analytics, and strategic communications across both domestic and international markets. She currently serves as a senior executive at Bank of America, where she leads initiatives that drive operational efficiency, client engagement, and strategic growth. In addition to her corporate leadership, she plays a key role in global business advancement as the head regional lead for West Africa within the Global Opportunities Committee of the Atlanta Black Chambers. She also serves as an event coordinator for the Go Global Conference and International Trade Expo, leading efforts in customized B2B matchmaking and the development of international trade partnerships. Bernice is the co-founder and principal of market analytics at Oben Smiths Consulting LLC, where she helps organizations translate complex data into actionable business strategies, uncovers market trends, and gain competitive insights. Her executive leadership extends into the community through service on the Ghana Council of Georgia and as president of the Ghanaian Women's Association of Georgia, among other roles. She's known best for her ability to connect strategy with impact, bridging local innovation with global opportunity. Welcome, Bernice.
Thank you. I'm glad. Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We also have Stephanie Logan Citro, who is an award winning executive leader and diaspora trade advocate honored with the Joe Biden Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award for her outstanding service and contributions to global development. She serves as the executive director of the Liberia Chamber of Commerce in the Americas and as the regional lead for Liberia and partnership coordinator for the Go Global Conference, where she advances personalized B2B matchmaking and international partnerships. Her leadership empowers African and diaspora entrepreneurs to access global markets, secure investments, and scale their businesses. Beyond trade, Stephanie mobilizes philanthropic efforts through the Liberia Chamber of Commerce in the Americas Foundation, fostering community growth and wellness initiatives. With her vision and recognition, she continues to bridge local innovation with global opportunity. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
you. Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us.
It's lovely to be here.
Yes.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit more about what you do. I know I just read these lovely bios about each of you, but I don't think they really tell the whole story about a person. Tell us a little bit more about your background and what you do.
Go ahead, Stephanie.
Me first. Okay. My name is Stephanie Logan Setro. I'm a mother, wife, grandmother. I run the Liberia Chamber of Commerce in the Americas, where we enhance and we're the bridge between U.S. or the diasporan businesses and the Liberian businesses. That's what I do on that respect. As regional lead for Liberia at the Global Conference, it is my duty to bring together the business community, both in the diaspora and in Liberia, and also delegations from Liberia, and introduce them to the Go Global Conference platform. As partnership coordinator, I basically speak with organization chambers, trade initiatives like you, and bring you into the Go Global Conference as partners so that we could expand our reaches through your chambers and educate the business members and also help with the B2B matching on that level. So that's I think a nutshell about me. I am into Afrobeats music. I love to travel, and I'm an awesome cook.
Good.
I love awesome cooks because I'm an awesome eater.
So I'll tell about myself. I'm Bernice Lamte Smith. Professionally, I am a data scientist. I'm in technology, been technology over 25 years. I've been in the data space for many, many years, doing program management, implementation on analytics platforms. So that's my professional life. But in my globe, in the Black Learner Chambers, I am the regional lead for West Africa. I'm Ghanaian, so I've been here for many years, over 20 years. I do go back, come back and forth as well. But my role in the on the Black Learner Chambers, I am the regional lead for West Africa. I support Ghana, Nigeria, Liberia, Senegal, in the Western area to ensure that businesses from that country connect with businesses here. So we'll go global together, locally and globally as well. My responsibility to ensure that relationships are there to the countries in West Africa and the U.S., especially Atlanta, Georgia as well. In the Go Global Conference, I hold a position as the event coordinator. So my role is to ensure that all the logistics and everybody coming to the conferences come in, making sure things are handled correctly. I'm totally doing that right now. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I have two girls. One fact about me is I'm a professional, actually a cook. I'm a certified chef. I decided in my technology world that I want to do something different. So I went to cooking school in Paris and got a degree in cooking. So I'm a professional chef and I cook. I like to cook. And I got this new thing about I have a new garden, so I'm really into gardening right now. And also everything that I wear, I sew. So I like to sew.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
wow.
That's amazing.
I'm
I
getting
think
educated right now too.
Oh, you know that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think for me is my downtime is actually sewing. So majority of the stuff that you'll see me wearing, I sew myself. I cannot sew for other people. I just don't do that. But for me, I to take time to put together boo boo or whatever, I can do that in 2 hours and go in the evening.
that's amazing. You are so
Wow.
talented.
Wow.
Um, they made us take a sewing class in my first year of high school in Togo, and they said it was mandatory for girls and not for boys. And I almost
Oh,
started a petition. Um,
wow.
so that's how terrible I was at
I
sewing.
know. I think for me is, growing up as a Ghanaian in an African family, all the women sew everything, right? My grandmother sew, my mother sew, and it's part of us cooking. My
Mhm.
mother used to make our dresses every Sunday. Everything I wore, my mom made, right? And then when she came to the country, U.S., she sew everything too. It's very expensive. So I learned how to sew. I just going to do it for more personal. I
Mhm.
enjoy it. So yeah, I like that. So, but don't ask me to make anything for somebody.
That's amazing.
Um,
I think we'll get along famously
Yeah.
because you guys are just incredible, and enjoy all the things I cannot do. And that would just be great. You are excellent cooks, professional cooks. I am a great eater. Um, we'll compliment.
Let's do this way. Let's just this way. So one of the things that I did for the conference committee, planning committee,
Mhm.
last year, we had delegates that came from South Africa, and they were there for about like a week. So before they left, I hosted a dinner at my home where my husband's from Jamaica and I'm from Ghana. So
Mhm.
I cook a whole bunch of Jamaican food, home cooked, and Ghanaian food, and I invite them over to say farewell for thanking them for coming to the
Oh,
US, and then have a opportunity to taste Jamaican food and also Ghanaian food. So I will cook for you guys when you come.
Wow.
that's so
what?
Thank you. Thank you so much. That would be great. And John, so I'm from
Yeah.
Togo originally, so a
Okay.
neighbor, and
Neighbor.
John is another neighbor here from Burkina Faso, John.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
wow. I
Yep.
love that. Oh
From
my
Burkina Faso. Yep. So yeah, I've been in the board since 2020,
okay.
and I have also been the president of the Association of Burkinabe in Nebraska. I think it's
Okay.
over 1,000 people in Nebraska here.
Oh,
And
wow.
yep, this year we have co-founded the International Agribusiness and Manufacturing Fair.
Okay.
So
Wow.
it's all excited.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's
Uh,
one country I would love to visit. That's my
mhm.
next thing to do.
Burkina.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Heard it's beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yes.
yeah.
Mhm.
It really is. It really is. We are welcome to both of you. We are really excited to have you on the Mac B2B Agora today, and to talk about the Go Global conference. This is John. This is the second edition.
Yeah, so this year, the GOC is having the second edition of the Go Global conference. And we are proud to say that Mac will be represented. We're proud
Yes,
as well.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Partners.
Wow, we are partner again for the second year in a row.
Yeah, so Bernice, I have a question for each one of you. Bernice, can you tell us what it is, like the Go Global Conference? And
Oh,
for
wow.
Stephanie, you
That's
can walk us through on how, to get, how and where to get registered or to find information about it.
okay. I do have a video. Do you guys have the video?
Oh,
Do you guys? I think your
Yeah,
camera.
Jifa should have,
hold
uh,
on.
be
Let's
able
see.
to.
Do you want to play the video? Do you want to share your screen and play the video,
Let me see.
Bernice?
Let me see if I can do that. Let me. Um. Okay. How do I share it? What is this? I've never used this app before.
Okay.
Live. What's live? This. Mm, I'm trying to see where the. Where's the share button here?
So, do you want to share the video with me?
I don't you guys. I think I sent it over. You don't have it.
I don't have a video.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me second send it to you.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds. I could do that.
Okay. All right.
So while I'm doing that, let's just do this way. While I'm doing that, Stephanie, you want to talk a bit about who we are, what we do, and what's the what
We
our
just lost Stephanie for some reason. I don't
Yeah,
know.
she logged on.
Okay.
okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we are. Okay.
Can you
She's
right
back.
there?
Yeah. Here she is. Okay. We can see the video now.
Is not it? Okay. Can you
We
hear
can't
it?
hear it. No, we can't hear
We
the
can,
video.
we can,
Tell them it's not on. His audio's not on.
yeah, we can see the video, but the audio is not on. Let's see.
Let me go ahead and send it to you. Let me go do this. Stephanie, can you talk a little about what we do, what we are, our
The Go
conference? Yeah.
Okay, so the Go Global conference is a conference where many countries, delegations, business owners, investors, collaborators will converge on in Atlanta on the October 1st to the 4th in an effort to basically do trade and investments together, trade um, on a global scale. So each business that wants to go global and going global does not mean internationally. It could also mean locally. Because Atlanta is a global hub, we're also known as a global setting for any business to come here. So on that scale, we also will be doing a B2B matching, which is the niche part of the event. And that will be on the 2nd and the 3rd, where we will have every business that is registered to take part in the event will have a bunch of questions that they will be asked geared to what their needs are in order to move them to that global stage. And during that time, everything will be compressed in a system, and we will have your B2B matching. So your matches will be with businesses, investors, collaborators, mentors that meet your needs. So prior to you coming to the event, you will already have your schedule sent to you. So you're coming into the event knowing on the 2nd and 3rd, you could have a minimum of 3 to 4 meetings, or you could have up to 100 meetings within those 2 days. So that is the most important part of this event, the B2B matching. On the first day, October 1st, we'll have a welcome ceremony in the evening. And on the last day, the Saturday, the 4th, there'll be a morning visit, on-site visits for international visitors, for them to see the landscape, the business landscape here in Georgia, and get that a full experience in person. And then in the evening of that, the last day, October 4th, we'll have a closing ceremony. Now, on the first day of the ceremony, we'll have dignitaries, elected officials, prominent people in the community, celebrities that will be attending the welcome celebration and just welcoming everyone to Atlanta and the Go Global conference. And then the last day, we'll have all of our people gather again to say goodbye and thank you for coming.
And I'll take it from there too. Thank you, Stephanie. And the conference will be
You're
held in
welcome.
Atlanta. Will be held in Atlanta, Georgia, right down in our Buckhead area, really prestigious area. So we look forward for everybody coming and joining from October 1st to the 4th.
That sounds like an amazing program, and a lot of thoughts and efforts are being put into this by the Global Committee. I know from having been on some of the meetings and reviewing the notes and following all the preparation going on, that a lot of effort and a lot of people are involved in this, and I applaud all your effort. Now, when we're talking about B2B matchmaking, what does it really entail? How do you identify and pair up these businesses, Bernice?
Yeah, so when you register for the conference, you register for the conference, and it takes you to an area where you do a business profile. We request that you complete the business profile form. This is a very intense information about who you are, your business, what you're looking for, what area sector that you're looking for. We take the information that you want, that you're looking for, and we match you with that. So one of the things we encourage people, when you fill out your B2B form, be concise of what you're looking for, what your business is, what you're looking for to gain, what areas you're looking into. And this is where we come in and we take that information data and we match you with a similar like business so you can have that transactional conversation at the conference. So this is what we do.
That's
Okay.
awesome. That's awesome. And so they have to really take the time to complete that form to the best of their ability, so that they can have the result that they want.
Absolutely. And it's important to do that because, as you come in, most of the time, a lot of times we do businesses and we don't know who our neighbors are, right? I have a business in marketing analytics. I don't know if the next city in Atlanta is so similar like me. Who can I collaborate with? So it's important that I complete the form so I can get matched to people right next door to me or even globally. So this opportunity to scale my business locally, to scale my business globally as well. And it's an opportunity for me to really put my business out there to do that. So completing the business form is critical for the B2B matching. We're not a typical conference that you go and you walk around, you got fire chats, workshop. That's not who we are. We are 100%, 90% we're doing B2B matching. We had Thursday, all day Thursday, we had 4 rounds of B2B matching. It's 30 minutes. It starts at 9:30. Every 30 minutes is a different setting that's happening. 4 of them is happening all day long, coming through the day. Friday, all day long. So people are meeting, having meaningful conversation, transactional conversation with the right person right in front of them. And that's the difference between us as a conference than you go to a regular conference that you go to.
Okay, that's exciting. So I know you talked a little bit about the process of registering.
Mhm.
I don't know if there's another step-by-step process for someone who doesn't even know how to start. And are there any different levels of registration, or if any? Like,
It is our partnership person is right here.
Well, okay, so there's partnership registration, there's the business registration, there's sponsorship registration. I do not do the sponsorship registrations, but I do the partnership registrations and the regular business registrations. So you could come in underneath an umbrella organization like your chamber, and all of your businesses will fall underneath the umbrella of your organization. So the process for that is that you would go through your organization, gather the businesses, and you would receive a promo code from us that would allow your members to have a promoted discount on their registration. Once they go into the system, they'll go into our system and they will register their business and pay for their conference fee. And during that registration, as you heard from Bernice, they will complete their business profile, upload their profile, their headshots, their logo, and also their business profile, along with answering the particular questions that will help in our B2B matching. Now, this process can go through that way, or you could be an individual business not affiliated with a chamber or a trade organization or an organization in general, and you can register on your own. And in doing so, the only downfall for that is when you come and you register on your own and you're not affiliated with a partner or an organization, is that you will pay that full price, which is now $599 conference fee. So there are perks to being part of an organization and being part of the Go Global conference. And then we have different levels of registration if you want to be an exhibitor, for example, and that would enable you to have a 10 by 10 space, and you would be able to basically exhibit your product or your services in that area, and your B2B matching interviews would take place in your specific 10 by 10 area. You could also have a country pavilion. And a country pavilion would be a larger space that you would have, and you would be represented by your country, and you would have different products and services that you would display underneath that. And all your B2B matching would take place underneath your country pavilion. So those are different levels that you can also register at. I think I got all of them. Did I miss anything, Bernice?
No, you did good.
Perfect. So
And we posted, we are really proud to be a partner of the Go Global Conference, and we have been sharing with our members how they can save big, save $200 on the registration costs if they use the code GGC Mark 200, and they
oh,
can get.
hold on. Just a quick iteration. So now the fee has gone up to $5.99. So
Oh,
your MC members will now save $400.
oh
And
my goodness.
your code is being updated to GGC
Okay.
MAC 400 so
Wow.
that we can continue for your members and your affiliates to make sure that they get that discount as we promised.
So now it will be GGC MAC 400.
400.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's an incredible discount for them to get off of the registration fee at this point. And we want to
Yes.
have a lot of MAC members join us in Atlanta and take advantage of this amazing program.
Stephanie, can you talk about like when is the cutoff time? When should I register? When is the last day for me to register? If I'm thinking about registering, like what are your deadlines? Can you tell a little bit about that?
The the deadline to register is September 15th. That's our hard cutoff line because we need time to be able to match everyone. So there's no exceptions, apologies, but we got to get it together and make sure that September 15th is 12 midnight. That is it. You are cut off. You will no longer be able to register. You'll miss the opportunity and you might have to wait till next year to be a part of this amazing event.
And the reason why we have September 15 is that, like I explained earlier, is that we need time. We want everybody to register to have fully baked, fully data of all the businesses. So we can go ahead and start beginning the algorithm of matching the businesses together. When the business are matched, you will get it. You will get a schedule. You know, you'll get a schedule saying, "Hey, Bernice, you're meeting Thursday. I mean Thursday at 9:30 with, let's just say, Microsoft. You're meeting at 10:30 with Google. You meeting, so you will have a pre-scheduled email to you, so you know who you're meeting at the time. So in it, the deadline at the 15 give us enough time for us to put that all together and get the schedule out.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And all those things do take time, and you want to have a good experience at the conference. So we need to be able to enable you to do so and put it together and give you the time to do so. So we'll encourage everybody to register on time. Now let's talk a little bit about how can how can participants prepare, right? So let's say participants register and they go ahead and they register on time, but this may be their first time participating in a B2B matchmaking conference of this nature. And maybe this is their first time planning to go global as a small or medium-sized business. What should they do to prepare for participation? What items should they get ready?
Well, I would say that when first of all, yeah, if you have a business, and thank you for taking opportunity for yourself and your business to participate in a conference, that tells me that you're ready, right? That tells me that you want to scale your business, so you want to take your business to the next level. So you look internally and make that decision. That's the first decision you make. Second decision you make is how do you want to scale that? What does that look like for you? Do you want to scale a partnership? Do you want to set an investment? Do you want partners? Determine what that looks like for you. And then we come here to support what that looks for you. So first of all, decide what you're going to do. How do you want to scale with that? And then decide what areas you want to go into. When you come prepared with your company understanding how to scale it, this conference will help you bridge that gap that you're looking for. So do the work internally, come with the information. And also, if you like, we have businesses, wineries that's coming from South Africa, right? We got quite a few of them, and they're looking for distributors. They just said to me, Bernice, we want distributors. So what we need to do on our side is make sure we bring distributors to the table so they can have conversations. So what does that mean? That means that you got to come with your list of pricing. How do you want to package this? What your pricings look like? We're going to be sitting at the table for distributor who's going to action you for invoices. Can you scale? Can you give me 500 wines? Can you give me 1,000 wines? How you got to think of those conversations when you sit down, because this is an opportunity to have a transactional meeting, not just a meeting, but a transactional meeting. Last year, we did 2 million transactional meetings at our one-day B2B conference. We had a winery company that came from South Africa who was able to land a deal with Costco's. And she had the same question, can she scale? Can she provide the quantity that they need? And she had to think about that. Like, somebody want to give you an invoice for 20 cases. Can you do that? But we was able to sit with her to walk her through the process and see if she can actually deliver on the invoice. And she could, but it was something that she didn't even thought about she could do. But think about how you can deliver, how you can make transactional impact. Be prepared. Bring your business information. Understand how you want to scale. That would be so much helpful.
In that vein, Bernice, I just want you to give more specific examples of what business information, what items they should bring or prepare, what documents. Is it a competency, statement? Is it a price sheet? Is it, what documents exactly do you suggest, depending on the nature of the business, right? In
Mhm.
terms, what exactly do you suggest that they bring? What type
So,
of materials?
well, great question. So when we do B2B matching, that other company already have your profile. So the profile is done. So the one
Mhm.
page profile, they already have that. But
Mhm.
bring in your deal sheet,
Your
your
samples.
samples.
Samples of your products, marketing
Mhm.
materials, for your services, all that. Make sure you have your business story ready. Sell them the story of your business, like almost like a 30 to 60-second pitch, to let them know the passion that you feel about your business. You have to let those people buy into what you're trying to produce, or what you're trying to service.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's really helpful, right, John?
Yeah, so I would like to remind our audience that Corinne and myself will be in Atlanta, and the
Yeah.
conference is gonna be from October 1st to October 4th for the Go Global conference. So they can go ahead and register at www.goglobalconference.com. They can use the coupon code GGCMAC 400, like they just said, to have a reduction on the registration fee. So, yep, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. And one thing that I think we should share with us also, Stephanie, is who all are expected to be there. Us Black people want to know who's gonna be there, what countries, who are the people that are gonna be
Oh,
there. I
Oh
mean,
yes. Oh
oh,
yes.
wow. Oh, yes. This is the exciting part.
Right. Right.
So, you all will be there.
yeah,
We have the UK will be there. We have Ghana will be there. We'll have Liberia there. Canada will be there. South Africa will be there. Am I missing a Cameroon? Kenya. Kenya will be there.
London.
Um, I got that. UK. Yeah, they'll be there. Oh my God, there's just a myriad of countries that are coming in from all over the place. Canada, Kenya, and South Africa, they will have a country pavilion. So
Oh,
they're coming big, and they're coming large. Let me tell you that we should run a competition every year, because every year South Africa comes big, bigger and better and stronger. So we need to have a competition to see which country can bring the most delegation of business members to this conference, because they do not play. So, but we'll have a myriad of country folks along with local dignitaries, professionals, elected officials, celebrities. Well, we will not announce yet.
All
That will
right.
be a surprise. We have a surprise announcement on that. So there'll be some pop-ups that you'll be surprised to see at this event, that will also, and they are on a global scale. They're doing things on a global scale. So that's why they've been invited to come take part in the Go Global conference.
Hey, Stephanie, you didn't mention Liberia.
I did, didn't I? I said Liberia. Yes, my country. We have the delegation coming in from Liberia, and we have local businesses, Liberian businesses that will be at this there. Thank you, Bernice, if I forgot my own country that I represent. Yeah, so you will all be there, but I'm excited because I know Liberia. I'm excited to meet all of you. I'm excited to meet UK, South Africa. That's my excitement, to meet all of the different businesses that and the different countries that will be coming in to represent their businesses. So that's what I'm excited about. So apologies, Liberia. I didn't forget you.
They will not let you back in the country if you forgot.
Right? They'll revoke my Liberia card.
They will.
Yeah.
They will. That's
Yeah, so
excellent.
that's just a list and more coming. As we finalize the list of who will be here, we still got a couple of people that are still working through travel. So once they are confirmed, then we'll have a list of those as well. So there's a lot of countries coming into this conference that we're very proud this year, that are coming.
But
How
let's not forget
fantastic.
about local businesses. We do have local businesses that are going to be as well. Businesses in
Mhm.
Atlanta, Georgia, and also the around surrounding area of Georgia as well. So quite a few businesses here that want to do business globally as well. To want to connect with your guys. So we're doing local to local business as well. So we'll have global and local presenting at the conference.
Are there particular business sectors or is it open to all sectors?
Or open to all spectrum.
All sectors. You would be surprised at the amount of different business sectors that'll be here that you would never think that would be here. And they range from products to services.
Yes,
So
yeah.
we don't discriminate. It's everybody. You own a business, come. If you want to go global, come. And that includes local and outside of the country. You're a business person and you want to expand, come. If you're a person who needs investments and you want to do that on a broader scale, come to the Go Global conference.
It'll
Excellent.
be an experience for you.
Yes, I do have a quick question. Just for a first-time participant, what does success look like at the GOC? And if you can name three things they should do before coming to the event, what should they be?
I thought we went over the what would success look like? Success will look like if you come to the conference, it will give you the opportunity to bring your business to opportunity to sit with someone to actually another business to help you kind of connect there. Success will look like me coming in with my product, with my business, and also trying to connect where I will not have the opportunity to connect before. This is a pre-connecting experience. This is done for me to give me opportunity to come here and have opportunity to scale my business and do some transactional deals for my business as well. So sometimes you don't have the opportunity to go out and meet people, but this is the place that put that together for you to do that. You want to add anything, Stephanie?
Yeah, just to add about going out and meeting people, this stage sets you up to be exposed on a global level. You will be exposed to many different businesses and aspects, and understand, even though you'll be confined within the Go Global conference, there might be a situation where you might see an opportunity to match or meet with somebody else that might not have been on your list. So there's that opportunity as well when you come to the Go Global conference. Um, Going back to what success looks like, I think that for most people, success looks like coming to the Go Global conference, experiencing the whole global effect, and then going home with a potential match or a potential contract, or even a contract to do business, or even a contract to expand, or a collaboration, future collaborations for your business. I think that's what success might look like to some of our clients. So, and I think success may differ from person to person.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree with that. Yeah.
it's true.
What do you recommend that businesses do right after the conference to keep the momentum going or to capitalize on it to make sure that you know they really are successful?
So a lot of times we come to conferences, we meet people, right? And we take their phone numbers. We do absolutely nothing with it.
Mhm.
We don't call. So what I encourage everybody, continue connecting. The next 24 hours, call the person, connect with the person, set up a meeting. Don't wait. It's important within the next 24, 48 hours, you reconnect with the person you just it's important. Do not waste time to do that because when you wait after 72 hours, then you don't remember what happened. But the first 48 hours is very crucial that you continue the conversation, continue networking with the person.
Are
Mhm.
there also some key metrics that they should track to measure success after participation?
Hmm.
That one is a good question.
It's a good
You got
question, but
us.
I think metrics, because I'm a data, the metric determines from you what you want to bring, right? I want to say, Bernice, I'm coming to this conference. I have 6 B2B. I want to make sure out of six, three of them I connect. That's my personal metric for myself. I'm here with a goal. I have a metric for myself to meet, and I make sure that I meet 50% of the people that I connect with, and my other metrics will be my follow up. That I will follow up right after. So you give your, I think it's a personal thing when you come in. I think it's important to have metric for yourself. So hold yourself accountable to come in to improve your business here. So you need to do, I think that's something you need to do. But I think it's a personal thing, right? So everybody has their own
Mhm.
metrics gauge, you want to say, so to in order to be successful, I think having that to yourself mentally and how you move around it give you success.
Do we also need to talk a little bit about expectations and realistic expectations for B2B matchmaking conferences and how things usually go? If this is somebody this is their first time, how do you set expectations?
Hey, Steph, you want to take that one?
I think that everyone should come into the conference with an open mind and understand that this isn't the be all end all. We are not Houdini. We are not going to be perfect in your matchmaking. So if you're expecting to come to the conference and say, I'm going to make $2 million or I'm going to make $5, $10 million, scale down a little bit. This might be your first conference you're coming to. You're meeting with people, and it might be at a point where you might not make that contract per se, but you might establish that relationship to make that future contract. You know what I mean? To do business with that person. Sometimes you come to the meeting with the expectation to get an investor, and sometimes that investor will let you know that you're not at the point where you need to be able to get those fundings, but they can help you prepare and convert your business to be able to get that funding that you need. So there are certain things that when you come to the conference, you're not only going to be there to connect, but you're also there to learn and grow. So expect that we're not, like I said, we're not Houdinis. We're not. So please don't come with the expectation that, oh, yes, I'm coming to the Go Global Conference and we're going to make all this money and we're going to get these contracts and stuff. No, we can facilitate it. We can set up the atmosphere for it, but it's up to you to close the deal. We can help you grow that. We can help you communicate with your potential matches, but understand that sometimes it might just be about connecting at first and then later growing into that global atmosphere.
So it's
That's
a
well
long
said.
game.
I think, to piggyback on that, I think it's an opportunity to be in a space where it's a connection, right? We network all the time. This is a curated space for you to connect. And you will have so many people around you, over 200 people around you who are in the same like-minded that you are. So take the opportunity to connect and be very open-minded as you come in through the conference.
So,
Absolutely.
Yes, so my question now is just to connect us with the nature of the Go Global conference itself, which is just bringing people from different spheres, like locally, internationally. What are the systems that you have put in place for risk mitigation, like vetting buyers, logistic partners, and all that? Is there anything you have in place to make sure that people who be participating can rest easy, knowing that they have some sort of um, protection or some sort of risk mitigation put in place?
A great question. Our risk mitigation came from our business profile form. The business profile form is a built-in risk mitigation there to ensure that we respect the privacy of the business. Some businesses, we don't share out information, but that is built in to ensure that we mitigate the risk of things getting out. It's a small team and an application that actually does an algorithm for the matching. So personal information is not shared, so people don't feel like my business information, my revenue is being shared with somebody. It does not work that way. We keep it internally. It's systematic as well. The forms does drive that algorithm to make sure that doesn't happen. So I've had people ask me, Bernice, how do I ensure my information is not getting out there? And I said, it's because we have a built-in security into the algorithm of the matching, and also the form is set up that way to do that. So there's no security breach here coming at all. So the risk is already built into the system.
And also, yeah, and also just to piggyback on that, even though we will have a media village there and there will be interviews taking place, there will be no videotapings of the B2B matching. So no one will have, the outside world will not have any videos of who you're meeting with, who you are, who your batch is, or anything like that. That area is restricted area that cannot be filmed or recorded.
Yeah, because we're gonna have media there, and media's gonna be, and that's the other restriction we put in place. The media is not allowed to video during the Thursday and Friday B2B at all. So just to make sure we protect our participant that's coming.
Okay, that's interesting to know. Thanks so much for the information.
Absolutely. And the B2B meetings are so important, such a huge part of the conference. What questions do you suggest the participants, the conference participants, attendees, what questions do you suggest they ask? Especially those smaller businesses, those first timers. What questions do you suggest, Stephanie, that they ask during these B2B meetings?
I think it's a definite question.
Yeah, right. You threw that right on me. I think one of the most important questions that they should ask their B2B match is, what are you looking for? What does your business do? What is your matrix of your business? And how do you think that our business and your business can collaborate? That would be a good question that I would personally ask a business, because even though we might look good on paper,
You might not be
let's talk. We might not actually be what's the word I'm looking for?
compatible. Compatible.
Compatible. Thank you. Compatible. So that would be a good question for you to ask about the business. Um, and I think that would be the most important question that I would ask a business is what areas, and also what are they looking for in my business that can help enhance, or what key issues can we use to make that collaboration? You know what I mean? I don't know. I think that's a very hard question to ask because I never thought about it really, what they should ask. But I think that's the most important question. Ask your B2B matching questions about their business as well, because that shows them that you're interested, and that will also show them that just you're open and willing to collaborate with them.
You know, as a lawyer, I usually tell my clients that a lot of my work is done before I ever step into a courtroom or into a hearing. So, doing the homework, doing the research before you even get into that 30-minute meeting is so important. So,
Important.
I assume that you'll share a list of their matches with them, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So,
Correct. They'll get
yeah.
that in their agenda. So yes, you are correct.
So going and looking up those
Yeah.
matches.
Yes. 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 You're absolutely right.
Very
That's what
important. Yeah.
we encourage that. We encourage that. That's what you have your agenda. Do the
Because
work, like that, right? Do
yeah.
the work. Look at the company. See if it's a good match. So for me personally, when I do business, it's about relationship. For me personally, it's a you could be the top company, but we don't have a relationship, then
Mhm.
it's hard for me to do business for you. So for me, even if it's monetary, the relationship between us is important. So for me, that's something key. Do your homework. Look at the company, research the company, see if it's a good fit. Talk about the company, understand who you're sitting with, who you're talking to. Don't wait for the day to do that because it's not going to prepare you for that. And be prepared after you do the research. Put your questions together. This is what I'm looking for from you. Can you provide that? Come with this list of questions because you know that company, you're ready to research, you know what they can provide, you know they meet your needs, and you know what you need from them. And be direct.
Mhm.
This is what I would like to partners about. A, B, and C. Can you provide that? And how? And how and the why. The relationship is important that you coordinate that when you come to the table.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Because understand that they will be investigating you. They will be checking you out before you come.
Both
They will
ways.
be Googling, they'll be social mediaing you, they will be websiting you, they will do everything to look you up as well to see if you are also compatible with their company. So don't be shy about investigating them as well.
Yeah, that's important to know. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely, John.
Yes, I don't know if we have questions in the chat, do we?
Let's see, I'm looking here. I don't see any questions here yet, but we've shared with our group, and I want to make sure we remind people again that they must register before September 15, and they should go to globalconference.com and use the code GGC
Yes.
Mac 400 to register in order to save $400 off the cost of registration because it is now 599, and if they use that code they will now register for just 199 as part of the partnership that Mark has with the Go Global conference.
Yes. Well, thank you.
Perfect. I wanted to add also just 3 tips for our delegates that are coming to the event.
Yes.
Make sure that during your B2B matching, take quick notes. Make sure you get the person's name that you're meeting with and keep that as a record. And also, make sure you try to get action items like set
Yeah.
up something where you're going to meet later or have a Zoom meeting or something that you will keep the conversation going. Um, and also prepare answers. Like I said, they will be investigating you as well. So prepare your answers for your organization as best or your business as best as you can, so that you could answer effectively during this time so that you can have a productive meeting as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Any tips, any final words from you, Bernice?
No, just I'm looking forward to meet you guys in person. I congratulations on our partnership. This is the second time around with us, and we say thank you. And we're looking forward to seeing you guys in October at the Go Global Conference in Atlanta, Georgia.
See
You
you
know,
soon.
yes, we really are excited to meet all of you in person. I know we've talked a lot about the B2B sessions. I know you also have some great panels that are going to be happening during the conference, and some I know you have some keynotes as well. So it's gonna be a grand time in Atlanta, and we cannot wait to join you guys there. Thank you, Bernice and Stephanie, for the actionable insights and the work that the Go Global Committee is doing and leading there in Atlanta with the Atlanta Black Chamber. Building bridges, meaning turning relationships into results for businesses worldwide. We are so proud to be a partner with you guys in this endeavor.
Thank you so much for
Thank
having.
you. Thank you so much for having us. We truly enjoyed our time here with you.
Yes, we truly do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hi, John.
Yes.
And we shall see you in October. All roads lead to Atlanta, October 1st to 4th.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely. We'll be
Absolutely.
there.
Yes. Absolutely. All right. So before we conclude, let's remind our members, John, about what we have coming up.
So we have the gratitude gala in November. So with that gala, we are celebrating our community leaders, those who are impacting positively our communities.
Yep.
We're also preparing our trade mission. So that's gonna be
Mission to
an
Togo and
opportunity.
Ghana.
Togo and Ghana. So that's gonna be the Go Global Conference will be the opportunity for us to also talk to people about the trade mission and see if they want to sign up for it.
Yep.
Um, yeah. Beside that, we also organizing every month the Power Hour, and our next session will be with Elise Whitmore from the NBDC.
Next Thursday.
Yes, Karina, I let you, you know, take the rest.
Sure. So we also have a Suit Up Career Readiness event on September 27 in partnership with the Heartland Integration Center here in town. And our next Mark B2B Agora is going to be on October 14 with the State of Nebraska STEP Grants Program. Isadora Sudan will be joining us. She is with the Department of Economic Development, and she'll be talking to us about how you could take advantage of the state grant program, which helps you go to trade missions and helps you fund them. So you don't want to miss that if you're a small business, because that can help pay for your trip to Africa with us on that trade mission. It can also help you go to Atlanta uh,
Yeah.
to attend the Go Global conference. So you don't want to miss this.
Yes, I
Mhm.
want to add also we have the International Agribusiness and Manufacturing Fair, USA Africa. That we're having on October 29th and 30th here in Nebraska.
In
So the
Lincoln.
idea, yep, in Lincoln. So the idea is bringing African countries to the Midwest to talk about agriculture, manufacturing, and trade.
I'm so excited about this because this is going to be our very first inaugural edition of the AM Fair with delegations coming from all over. And we have great participation from our local representatives as well. And farmers and the Nebraska Corn Board is going to be part of this. Mark is part of this. So it's gonna be huge.
Yep, absolutely. So we're looking for you to also attend and come over to Nebraska in October 29th and 30th.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you, ladies, for joining us today. You have a wonderful rest of your night, of your day
Okay.
and week.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
All right,
Bye
bye
And
bye.
I'm
bye.
looking forward to the
Okay.
food. Liberian ribs are the best. I love the peanut butter ribs.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna have to get you some.
Yes,
Make you some.
yes.
Okay.
Okay. Have a great day. Bye.
You too.
Bye
All
bye.
right.
Thank you, John.
Yes, you're welcome, Karin.